Hello there. I believe you are blessed wherever you are all over the world, regardless of the color of the skin, tribe, or nation. I would love to say to the Christianity world, hang on there, Jesus is our answer. All right. I would love to take you to the prophecy that God gave it to me. More than a year ago, I believe it's 2 years ago, when they were persecuting R. Kelly. I want to talk about what is America. I believe many of us, we are confused. We don't know what is America and what is happening. I'm watching now on social media, even Africans now. They are posting a lot of funny things about this man. They call him Prophetd, who was arrested. But when you check that prophecy, I mentioned his name. I said there are 4 singers that God gave it to me that are supposed to be away. I said Prophetd, 50 Cents. I mentioned 4 of them. Because in the world we are so blind. We love lies more than the truth. We are so blind that we don't understand the will of God. We love lies more than the truth. That's what is happening. We don't wanna follow the right path, the right way. So whatsoever happens, we believe in everything that social media gave it to us. How did I know that R. Kelly, I remember when I said R. Kelly is not bad as they think is bad, but it's a way of making money. What is America? Let me explain. America, I may sound like a racist, but I'm not a racist. I want to just put it clear. What is America? America was created for white people. That's what they did. It is a system that was created for white people. I remember this singer, they called him Akon. He once said a similar thing years ago. He said, America is for white people. They didn't understand what he was talking about. It's a deep thing. That's why no matter he made money, he didn't stay in America. He went back to his country in Africa. What is Europe? Europe was created for white people. I want to show you. In Europe, they take you as a player now. They give you citizenship. You are playing soccer. Give me one player that played in Europe. After playing soccer, remained in Europe. 0. Because they know that system doesn't favor them. It favors Europeans, which is white. I may sound like a racist, but I want to open people's eyes as a prophet of God. How can you survive in Europe? In Europe, you have to be a beggar. You have to be taking care of their grannies. You have to be this old ageness. Why? Because they are too smart, they cannot do that. So now they can say, oh, we give you visa. Come and take care of our grannies here. But that system was designed to feed, to do favors for them. To you only, it will be hand to mouth. For you to make money, you must work like a donkey. But that system of theirs, it favors only the Europeans. I stayed in Europe, I know how it works. Why I said, God say, I must warn black Americans, they are coming after them. 2 years ago, it's about to be 2 years ago, 2 weeks ago, they arrested Prophetd. What did Michael Jackson say? They want to kill me. Then you ask yourself, was he crazy? Who wanted to kill him? He knew who wanted to kill him. He was aware who wanted to kill him. If you are a black in America, you have money. They fail to control you. They come after you. If you are in black in America, you have money, regardless you are born there. They were failing to control Michael Jackson. They thought that they created him. They made him to be whatever he is. Whilst they were making billions through him, whilst him he was suffocating. When they've seen that they made billions through him, building him, they started making billions now demolishing his name. That's America, that people they must know. If Prophetd was a white, let me say he was a white singer. All these singers and actors, majority they are not married. They are doing exactly the same thing. But because they are white, they cannot attack them. I know I can sound like a racist, but that's the reality that is happening in America. I'm saying this because I prophesied about it two years before it happened. When they were persecuting Arakel, I remember one day I heard the Africans, they say, we are no longer playing songs for Arakel. He is a whatever. No, you are singing the song that you don't know. Me, I am a man of God. I go deeper behind and know the truth. What is really happening? God, he came and said, no, he's dead, but not that dead. The game here, they want to make money through him. They've made money through you. You are broke. They throw you in prison. There was a man that they call him Billy Cobb, who was when we were growing up, he was a comedian and a whatever TV presenter. They put that man in prison for 6 years. For similar things, this one. Later they discovered that no, they did the wrong thing. They removed him. After 6 years. All Africans, they were already there saying, Billy Cobb, he did this, Billy Cobb, that one. We believe what Americans, they feed us. I always say, if devil can come, he will end in America. Because all these wrong things, gay, lesbians, and whatever, we learn from them. But no one can say that. Right. Donald Trump is running for presidency. He is having worse cases than Prophetd. But because he's white, they say, no, we can't touch him now. Let him go to elections. We are going to judge him after elections. They will say, let's forget about it. You get me? So America that we see, United States of America, is not America that people, they live in. As we are far away, those people, they live in America inside. Look how a racist is Donald Trump. Check how racism he is. He calls people even animals and aliens. These singers in America, they are being persecuted because they cannot control them. I know you'll be listening to me. You'll be hearing what I said 2 years ago. How did God told me that they were going to come after Prophetd? Because I'm not even an American. I'm not even playing closer to them. You see the system? We put the fan off. You see the system? America is a system that was created. to favor certain color to certain color. It's like China. The system that you see in America is the system that runs in China. Chinese, they behave like they love blacks, but I have a lot of blacks who are in Chinese. And a lot of blacks that I've prayed in China, who are stuck there in China, who were abused, worked in China, teachers, they were not paid until today. They are stuck in China. Others, they end up sending them, their friends sending them money, ticket to come back. That's the system. Why are they going after black musician? You will see they will go to the black musician that they cannot control. He's a billionaire, that one. They cannot control him. Look Kanye West. When he did a small thing, they removed their sponsors. Nike, they removed whatever. You understand? They want to bring you down. They think that they created you. Then you find our fellow brothers in Africa on social media, believing what they are seeing on social media. Don't believe everything that you are. I'm in social media, but don't believe everything that you are hearing from social media. Not everything that is social media is the truth. Look Billy Cole. Look Michael Jackson. Look Kanye West. Kanye West said a small thing about Jews. And it was just a slip of the tongue. He corrected it tomorrow. They removed everything. Hey, we are removing his sneakers and whatever. They boycotted everything. And they took 700 million or so. They took him down. It is a way. And if you check the lawyers of these black people, they are not black. They are white. They will go there to court to ask for a crazy bail. You know when I'm saying a crazy bail? They say, no, give him a bail for 500 million so that he comes out for freedom. So now you are buying, you are a billionaire. They take 500 million. Half of your money is done. In 3 years, when they are doing that case of yours, you will be broke. They throw you in prison. If you are lucky, they will let you outside there. R. Kelly's women, all that those came there, they needed a prophet of God. Majority of them, they were liars. You know the issue of R. Kelly, to see that R. Kelly was innocent. He wasn't dirty as they said. There were women who were standing with R. Kelly, saying, no, us, we are fine like this, we are dating him, we know each other, we don't have a problem. They didn't have a problem. Themselves, these people, that's their bodies. They chose to date these men, 3 of them or 4 of them. They are fine with that. So where do you enter you yourself? Because that man is a sin. Is it R. Kelly that what he did knew better than Eminem? No. Is it R. Kelly that what he did better than all these people? I'm talking about even Billy, they call him the former president, Billy Clinton. He had the similar dramas like these ones. Did they put him in prison? No. Are they going to put Trump in prison? No. But because now that system was created, you can't be in America, be a black billionaire. We must find one way or the other to bring you down. But because in Africa we are not yet understanding it, we think that everything that comes from America is fine. That's why you see how we hate one another. In Africa, let me tell you something. They say if you want to rule them, divide them. You cannot rule them when they are united. They will fight against you. They will defeat you. That's why you see in Africa, they know how to divide us. America first. Everyone has copied it in Africa. We have started hating one another. It's Donald Trump who started that thing. It wasn't there. It's him who came with it. Because he's a racist. No one wants to label him as a racist. Look, Arabs. Look at Persians countries. How they reject West. Look, people like Vladimir Putin is wrong what he's doing. But Putin, he knows Americans better than us Africans who are still blind. They are coming after those black musicians because they've made it up. Arakel became a target. They thought that he was saving money. Until when they said he must have paid for 1 million, they find that he doesn't have that 1 million. Arakel, someone must bring it. But this one is a big fish because they know he's a billionaire. What next? That's my question. Who's next? If you are 50 cents or you are whatever, Jaru or whatever, you are sitting down, you must now, or Aisha, you must start asking yourself. They were supposed to wake up from Michael Jackson. He wasn't crazy to go on the screen and say they want to kill me. Do you think it was crazy like that? No. The America that we see is not America that those people they are living in. The America that people they are living in inside there is what you are seeing on social media. They say they have witnesses. In Arakel, they say they have witnesses. It's a way of sucking money from these boys. Those boys, they've been singers from 70s. They worked, they suffered for them to be where they are. They are not Puff Daddy today. They are Puff Daddy from nothing. But because now you made it up as a black, we'll teach you like Kanye West. Kanye West was going with Trump. Those elections. These other elections he refused. He's not crazy. You're supposed to they're supposed to ask him, why are you running away now? Because you're supporting this man. He discovered something, that Trump is not what did Mike Tyson say? The money that I didn't gain anything from boxing. They took everything from me. The money that I'm having is the money that I made out of boxing. Who took everything from me? The ones who were promoting that boxing, the ones who were making him to fight, the ones who were making him to hit people like he's hitting animals, they took everything. The referee, that was a referee in Mike Tyson on the days of Mike Tyson. He's a billionaire now. Maybe he's dead, but by that time when I was checking a few years ago, he was a billionaire, but him is broke. How can you be a boxer, you box on the ring, you are broke, but someone who's refereeing you is a billionaire? Does it make sense? So it's a system. I'm talking as a man of God, not as an African, not as a black African or whatever. America that people they see is not America that they see people they are living inside. They are going to finish this, watch and see. They are going to finish these singers. After 2 years, they must pick their candidate and come after their candidate. And when you check who's coming with all those cases, it's people of color, white people. They are the ones who investigate how PD he lives his life, how R. Kelly lives his life. You understand? Don't we have lawyers and black lawyers and black whatever who can investigate? We have them. You get my point? God created us the same. Unfortunately, we're seeing each other not the same. It's reality. We can run away from it, but it's reality. Even Jesus, when in the days of Jesus was a Pharisee. He was speaking Aramaic. That's why you see Jews, they hated him because they were speaking Hebrew. So this thing, we find it there. We are not going to turn it. It's something that is reality. Who carried the cross from Jesus? Where was the man from? Africa. Jesus is falling down here. A black man came. When they saw a black man, they say, you pick the cross with him. He assisted Jesus to the cross. So we found that thing, we cannot change it. That's what is happening in America. That Puff Daddy is not going to talk for himself. They know he can't. He's not a talker, he's a singer. So they will squeeze you there as a lemon so that they make you dry. You get me? They will make sure they squeeze you as a lemon there. They squeeze you, they squeeze you, they squeeze you. Until you are dry, you are no longer even having a tear to cry. America that we know. It's a shame you find black people, they are posting PD, whatever, PD's parties and whatever. They are just talking from blindness. And they don't know what they are doing to their communities. We are showing, I said to another man of God, you know, it's embarrassing to see black what they are doing to this man. They have already judged him as they did to Arakel. Arakel, they removed his music, they blah, 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 blah. Is he guilty than others? The answer is no. He's not guilty than others. That's the style of every singer. Do you understand me as a man of God? Me, I'm standing, I'm not saying whatever they are doing is right. And I'm not saying what they are doing is wrong because it's part of their lives. They are not believers, those people. But are they treated in America the way? No, the answer is no. The America that we see is not the America. That's why I prophesied 2 years ago that PD must watch out, and the 50 cents, I mentioned 4 of them. I said, they are coming after you. And they will make sure that they silence you. And if you watch that video, I said, they are doing it to drain their money only. Check Michael Jackson was supposed to go and perform. Then he died. He made more money than when he was alive. So they benefited no matter he was dead. So it's just the same. They say Michael Jackson, he made money more than when he was alive. He's a rich ghost. So these people, they have made money. No matter you are dead, they have made money. But when he was coming out television, they said, they want to kill me. They say he's crazy. Who wants to kill him? He wasn't going to say it in public because it is a system that is coming after you. When a system is coming after you, you cannot point individual and say that one wants to kill me. It's a system. System is like a demon. When you know that there is a ghost in the house, you cannot see it, but you can feel it. So he was feeling that, yes, he knew that one way or the other they have to get rid of him. But who was responsible? He didn't know because it was a system. Maybe you are listening to me. You think that Europe is a way of escaping. And America is a way of escaping. America that we see on television, it's not America that people they are living in. That's why you see they are having difficulties to have relationships with Arabs. Because Arabs, those countries are richer than Africa. They are having a lot of, they are wiser than us. They are ahead with technology and everything. So they cannot silence them, they cannot oppress them. That's what is happening. So if you are listening to me, pray for black American singers. They need divine intervention. They are going to finish them. Believe me, in 2 years we'll be sitting down talking about something that they have picked so and so now. If their evil can grow now, they can pick as men and put them in one group so that they can take all their money center. The America that we know is not the America they are living in. God created us the same. But in America, we are not the same. That's why Donald Trump, I remember I prophesied that Donald Trump was good for America but bad for Africa. 2015, before he ran for election. 2018, I prophesied that he will win elections. In the morning when America they're voting, I say, there are people who are going to vote him, he won. But now if you hear what I say Americans, they must make sure that they block Donald Trump. He mustn't win. Otherwise, he will set a light to the whole world. But because there are Christians who are blind way outside there, they say, Donald Trump is the one who can fix. No, Donald Trump will not fix. Listen, when God gives you a leadership, in 4 years you are terminated. It means there are things that you did that are wrong. If God was impressed of what you are doing, he was going to keep you in power. Remember, I say I'm the one who put kings and queens. He's the one who selected these kings and presidents. So Trump's presidency was rejected in heaven. But now he's going by force. Trump's presidency was rejected in heaven. That's why he managed to rule only 4 years. They kicked him out. Why? Because God saw that he was danger to the world and he was about to do a lot of big mistakes. God removed him. So in that prophecy, if you check, I said, Americans, they make sure they block Trump. We mustn't go. Remember what I said about Israel. I say, the coming back of Netanyahu, it is the prophets that the coming back of Donald Trump. And if they allow these people to come back together, we are going to see a war. Innocent people, they will die for that. We pray, we cry, we say we want doors for abroad. That's our prayer. God, give me a door for abroad. I want to go to America. You don't know what is America. Ask Prophetd. In America, as long you are rich, you are black, they have to make sure that they will bring you down. People of color fighting with your color again. Find me a black person who was involved in Arakel. Zero. Only they came as witnesses. Find me a black person who's persecuting a Prophetd. No. Find me a lawyer that is black that is representing him. No. It's a way of bringing money down. So those blacks in America who are rich, they are paying for their citizenship. This one, they call him 50 cents. He said he has used more than 200 and something million for law, only for defending himself. That's not life. You can't be defending yourself, losing such money all the time. So you are paying for your existence in that country. Maybe people, maybe you are listening to me. You are some of those who are posting things about these American singers. Don't judge before knowing the truth. That's the problem about us. Why did they remove R. Kelly's songs? Hearsay. They labeled him as a predator. Whatever, they give you even a dirty name. Then lawyers there, they will say, no, admit that you are guilty so that you will serve lesser. You get me? That's what they are going to do to this one, Prophetd. They are going to say he must admit his guilty so that he will be given bail. You admit that you are guilty, you are finished. Is it a new thing of this? No. Michael Jackson, he molested kids. They were lying. They knew that they were lying. Because he was black and a billionaire. When you sit down as a man of God, you check the case of R. Kelly. I become a lawyer. It's a stupid thing. Because it's a hearsay. girls, they put them in the corner. Because it's what everything that is social media, it's noise everywhere. They end up saying, let us cooperate with the law. Only few of those girls who remained firm and say, nah, you can do whatever you do. To us is fine. America is not what we see. It favors other people of color and suppress other people of color. Look, Barack Obama, he became a president. He became a what? A president. What was his first mistake? To come and invade a country that is having peace and oil, because they were threatened by Muammar Gaddafi. Now is the one who's carrying Muammar Gaddafi's blood in his hand. So America that we are seeing is not America that people they are living in. Me, sometimes I hear people, men of God, pray for me for a gate to open in Europe. I don't want you to pray for you to go to be a slave there. I don't want that. I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to be part of that. Why must I pray for you to go and suffer? Because what I know, you have to mop from the scratch. You have to suffer from the day one until you come. The day you retire there, your body is finished. You come here, you are finished. That's what is happening in America. The America that we know is not the America that Prophetd is living. I need Africans to understand that. The America that we see is not the America that R. Kelly is living. They forced him to admit so that he will have lesser sentence. They have done with him. Is he doing something that is new than what other people they are doing? The answer is no. I prophesied they were going to come after Black. Other people, they came to social media, to our page, they say, no, R. Kelly is guilty. I even answered them, I said, you are fools because you believe everything that you are hearing from America. I believe now, those same people, they've seen that Prophetd is what? Is arrested. And I said, I mentioned his name, that Prophetd, he must be away, they are coming after him. I'm a man of God, how should I know that? Because God, he knows that their treatment is not a fair treatment. It's a treatment that favors so and so and brings so and so down. I'm saying to you, all of you, those who are listening to me, the America that you know, that's not America that those black people they are living in. What is America really? It is not what you think it is. America that you see is not America that those black people there. If God didn't talk about it, I wasn't going to be sitting down talking about it today. Because meaning God is not condemning it. But if God condemned it before it happens, then I need to sit down and clarify that there is a problem the way how we see things. And you hear there will be no black president or whatever who will raise a voice. Because we believe everything that we see on social media. We don't even sit down and think. We just believe everything. That's the thing that is demolishing us. I'm saying to you, wherever you are, pray for Americans, especially black Americans. These singers, they are going to finish them. Believe me, they are going to finish them. They know what they are doing. And they know who's next after PD. What is their aim? Bankrupt them, let them die poor. Didn't they know who killed Tupac Shakur? They were away. But because the guy was good as broke, Why should you go to that broke guy? They just came now after some years and years. They say, no, we have found the killer. But that guy even wrote a book by that. Years ago, he wrote a book, he sold it. Why didn't they take the book and arrest him? He's broke. Why should you chase a broke person? It's about money. You pray for black American singers. You pray for them. I will disagree or I will agree with them if Arakel was a believer doing something that is new. But that's a game of all singers, even in Africa. Check all these singers in Africa. How many girlfriends they have? How many parties they do? I was talking to one of my girl here. There is this a small boy. He's young. He's a family member of theirs. 2 months ago, he took 7 girls. 7 what? He paid 35,000 to sleep with them in one bed. So it's a game. So if you arrest such a person, go and find this caliber of these people and finish them. Let us put America singers in prayers. And I'm saying to Africans, stop listening to everything that you are seeing on social media. I know you want to have, they call what, viewers and followers. That's stupidity. I know wisdom is greater than education. You may find people doing foolishness because they don't understand. America that you know, it's not America that those singers they are living in. If you can go closer to them, that's when you are going to understand what is America. If you don't please them, as Michael Jackson said, they have to kill you. Nowadays, they won't kill you. They will bankrupt you. Did he do the new one? No. He didn't do the new thing. Sting of all singers. Trump is running for president. But in reality, do you think he was qualifying to run for president after this? The answer is no. But because he is not like PD, he can run for president. That's why there is a problem with the Russians and the Arabs and whatever. Because America that as we see on television, it's not the America that these people they are living in. You understand? The pain of the shoe, smallest size of your shoe. Only the owner can know how painful it is. But us will be hearing you say, hey, pain, pain. We don't know how paining is that thing. Then we go on social media, we post the Prophetd, we post this, we are foolish. To God, we are just fools. Those people are earthly people. They are not believers. If he was a believer, I was going to condemn it because the Bible doesn't allow that. But he's not a believer. He's doing whatever he found other singers before him doing. Bob Marley had how many wives and how many kids? I can mention all these black people. In Africa, how many singers, how many their wives? They have a lot of kids. Others, they don't even know their kids. You get me? It's their style of living. But this persecution that we are seeing now, that they want to make it holy, like they are defending the black community. No. It is a way of making money. I will repeat again for the last time. This defending of that you are seeing, this judgment that they are bringing to these black American singers, it's like they are defending those girls. No, it's not about those girls. To hell with those girls. They are not even they are not even getting any cent. They are just being used with a few dollars for them to come and testify. People who are making money are those who are the persecutors and those lawyers of those guys. They will make those people broke. That's the way of making money. It's a shame the world that we're living in. I believe Jesus is watching when he's down. He is upstairs. And he's feeling sorry for us. I'm saying to you, maybe you're on social media. You are the one who are posting what we are seeing on social media. It's fine. Believe what you believe. But God told me, I said about it. If I didn't say this 2 years ago, you can come and defend yourself. But because I spoke about it 2 years ago, and there is a proof of video, then it means what you are doing, you don't know what you are doing. You're just supporting a demonic thing that is not supposed to be supported. I'm saying to you, wherever you are, the America that you know, it's not the America that those singers are living in. Wear their shoe, then you can talk. They are paying for their life, especially when you become rich. You start paying for it. Netherlands, Michael Jackson that he bought. That's the thing that made the noise. They say you are molesting kids, you are blah, 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 blah. Where are those kids? Did they come out? No. But the reputation of the guy went down. They made him to be shy. They made him to be afraid of people. They created a monster. When they saw that he wasn't making money, they said, go and do a beg. Then when he dies, they say he made a lot of money than when he was alive. It's impossible. How can you die and still continue making money? That's the reality that is happening. So be aware of things that we are hearing from social media. Social media is not there to teach us only. 30% of social media is teaching us. 70% is destroying us. We'll see it after 10 years. After 10 years, believe me, we'll sit down, we'll be talking. Yeah, social media has destroyed the world. Social media is there to destroy us. 70% of social media is there to vandalize us, not to build us. So I always tell people, choose what you watch on social media. I'm saying to you, pray for Prophetd. I don't care, he's not a Christian. So the life that he was living, that's his life. Just put them in prayers, all these black Americans, men, they are going to come after them. You'll see they will never touch a white guy and persecute a white guy. They will come after these richer ones. As God said after 2 years, as God said 2 years ago. It is a way of making money. They are just making money. I'm saying to you wherever you are, if you hear the sound of my voice, pray for Americans. Put them in prayer for black Americans. The America that you know is not America that those singers they are living in. It is a different America. I'm saying to you, be blessed wherever you are. Remember, Jesus loves you. So do I. May God bless you. Thank you.